67 counties, and more than 500 local communities to lead this once-in-a-generation celebration of the semi-quincentennial. We've launched over a dozen initiatives, and now we are officially kicking off this epic statewide calendar of events for this momentous year. I'd like to take a moment to say thank you. America 250 PA's semi-quincentennial Founders Circle sponsors make this work statewide possible. Their support strengthens our ability to engage and encourage all Pennsylvanians to take part in commemorating the 250th anniversary. We are grateful for the partnership and shared commitment of Bold Gold Media Group, Comcast NBC Universal, Coterra Energy, Discover NEPA, the Dobbin House Tavern, Dwayne Morris, EQT, Hershey, Highmark, iHeartRadio, Independence Blue Cross, Miracle Commercial, Penske, Settlers Hospitality, UTS, and Wawa. You'll join me in thanking our semi-quincentennial sponsors. So today, I am proud to be in Franklin County to celebrate the start of America's 250th anniversary and honor the role that communities like this one continue to play in our shared story. Franklin County's story grows from the soil, but reaches far beyond it. Since 1990, the county's agricultural land preservation program has protected more than 20,000 acres from 170 farms, keeping this limestone-rich ground working for families near and far. And Chambersburg has long sat as a crossroads of national consequence. In 1859, your county's seat intersected with the fight against slavery when John Brown stayed here during his final planning for the raid on Harper's Ferry. Local tradition also holds that the old jail served as a way station for people seeking freedom on the Underground Railroad. When armies moved through this region during the 1863 Gettysburg Campaign, local valleys and roads became corridors for troops and supplies, placing Franklin County at the heart of decisions that shaped the course of our history. The story of resilience here is clear, and it shows up in the partners who keep Franklin County moving forward. Today, American 50K is honored to work with Franklin County as we celebrate 250 years of the American experience. Through partnerships with local schools, nonprofits, municipalities, and volunteers, the county has played an active role leading up to this semi-quincentennial year, including a Keystone Classroom Initiative visit at Grandview Elementary, a Liberty tree planted at Chambersport Park, and our Bells Across PA installation right here at the Franklin County Visitor Center. We love advancing local projects through our semi-quincentennial grants, including support for Franklin County's epic America 250 PA parade in downtown Chambersburg last fall. We also had a blast bringing our Countdown to 250 mobile experience unit to Harvest on the Homestead, where families played Pennsylvania-themed games, took photos, and shared stories about what makes them most Pennsylvania proud. Together, these efforts connect Franklin County's past to the people shaping its future, reflecting the creativity, the resilience, and the civic pride that define this community. Today's kickoff recognizes this county as both a steward of its history and an active participant in America's 250th anniversary. I now have the honor of introducing some of our distinguished guests. America 250 PA is grateful for the support that we receive from leaders and partners across our Commonwealth, including elected officials, America 250 PA commissioners and advisors, as well as members of our County 250 commissions. Today, we are pleased to welcome a few. First, I would like to welcome Dean Hurst, Chair of the Franklin County Board of Commissioners.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of the Franklin County Commissioners, it is an honor to be here with you all at this very special occasion. 250 years is a long time. We are proud to say that Franklin County has been a part of shaping America's story, starting even before the nation was born and when this land stood as a colonial frontier. Some parts of Franklin County may still closely resemble what this area looked like 250 years ago. Others, not so much. Look out these windows today and picture Chambersburg in 1776. The wooden buildings, the dirt roads, and the residents in colonial dress walking and riding horses. Who would have thought that this wild frontier would have such an impact on America's story. For 250 years, our residents and our visitors have helped shape U.S. history. From our own President James Buchanan and to figures like John Brown. Franklin County stands out in the history books for its role as an outpost on the American frontier. Through colonial unrest like the Black Boys Rebellion that helped to pave the way for the American Revolution, and as an unfortunate rebel target during the Civil War, and as a route for escape in the Underground Railroad. That is just to name a few. Franklin County also is a long, proud legacy of sending its sons and daughters into military service to protect and defend this great nation. Franklin County drives American vitality beyond the history books. Our farmers power a vast agricultural community, while manufacturers and businesses like Manitowoc and JLG innovate and grow. Internationally recognized brands like Martin's Potato Rolls carries our name across the globe. With an expanding population and thriving industry, Franklin County isn't just growing. We are building a future that keeps us at the heart of the American story. So we're here today to say happy birthday to America. So here's to another 250 years. Happy birthday, America.
Next, I would like to introduce State Senator Doug Mastriano.
Good to see you again. We're just in Adams County an hour ago. Fantastic. But it is a distinct honor to be here. Those of you old like me, remember 1976 bicentennial? What a great year. That was lasting. And I think this is going to be even bigger and better. It's a lot to celebrate. You think about America. The other day, someone said, what about a world without America? The freedom that Europe knows or has known, it's a security, the lack of war over the past generation since World War II was run the United States of America. The end of World War I ending in the Allies' favor, United States of America. Holding the line during a Cold War, many of us did, sir, thank you for your service, many others. That peace was brought about by so much sacrifice. Pushing back on communism in Southeast Asia and around the world. America held the line. We're good. All right, that's all that matters. That is us. Flash forward to 1864, and a rebel or a town here just took out our power grid. There we go. You think about the days before our country was officially born, and this was the backcountry. This was the frontier. And in the backcountry, many of your ancestors, including my wife's ancestors, lived alongside the Lenape who came through on hunting parties. It was only because of the Christian kindness of Rebbe's ancestor, Charles Stewart, outside of Letterkenny, that Chief Shingus allowed him to live. He was going to be killed after the great attack in Great Cove. And when the warriors decided to kill Charles Stewart, the Chief Shingus had to approve it. He said, if you hurt this man, you hurt me. If you kill this man, you kill me. But they were still moved to Canada, and their kids were given over to the Mingo tribes, the Mingo tribe over in Tanning. They see their kids for another 10 years. But think about the sacrifice there. Think about the sacrifice in 1776. Pennsylvania gave birth to our nation. The vision of William Penn that was laid out, that would be a holy experiment, that was brought from his experience in England, where he was thrown in jail for talking about Jesus without permission, without having a permit. Belonged to the wrong church, had the wrong politics. So our Bill of Rights was really framed in many ways by William Penn and his vision for America. I earnestly believe that there would be no America without Pennsylvania. And that vision that he had was fulfilled in 1776 when the light of liberty was lit in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Then, of course, a new birth of freedom in Gettysburg, a fierce battle just down the road. And Chambersburg saw the armies move through. Robert E. Lee was here in town, and we saw the retreat. And then the year after that, of course, they came back and burned the town down. Think about the suffering of the residents of the town at that moment. We even have our own modern-day John Brown right there in the form of Doug Dobbs. Great to see you, brother. So much of a legacy in history here. You think about America in 1918, pushing back militarism, defeating the Kaiser when the Allies were spent. Think about America in 1944. Looked like the Nazis were going to win. With so much sacrifice. Got Sam Worley back there, one of those fighting back the Nazis. Give it up for Sam. The Navy Air Force helped bring the Nazis to their knees. And then in the Pacific, driving back militarism against Imperial Japan. Korea, South Korea owes its freedom to us. Europe owes the peace that they had to the United States of America. We have a rich legacy here. Let's continue to celebrate and honor the 250 years that are behind us, and let's have another 250 years that are even greater and better. Thank you, guys, and God bless you.
Thank you, Senator. Next, I would like to introduce the State Representative, Rob Kaufman.
Thank you very much. I do have to mention our violinist here. Amazing, amazing. I yanked from Janet's elbow and said, "Where did you find such a wonderful, accomplished violinist?" She told me her secret. I'm not going to share it here, but we thank you for being in Franklin County and sharing your talents this afternoon. So, and if you all missed it, I don't know how you would miss it when you were getting out of the elevator, but the Chambersburg Quilt Guild, the fantastic quilt that is out there. Wow. I understand that was just delivered today. I mean, just beautiful work. And so congratulations to the folks at the Chambersburg Quilt Guild. And I don't want to miss my colleague Chad Reichard, Representative Chad Reichard from Waynesboro is in the back of the room. And Kathy Mackin from Representative Rich Irvin's office, who represents other parts of Franklin County. She's here representing him as well, so thank you all. It was 2018 that the Pennsylvania legislature, in conjunction with the governor, established the America 250 PA committee to make sure that this celebration is what it is. It's for every part of Pennsylvania, every county, every age, every socioeconomic level, that everyone would feel a part of this celebration of America. And I look at my own history and look at those who came before me and my family in Franklin County. The builders, the folks who have these corporations and who are employing people and are building things, and the workers, like my grandfather, who worked in the foundry at TV Woods for 42 years, or my grandmother who worked at H.J. Heinz here in Chambersburg. Those of you who are Chambersburg natives, you know those names. These are the folks who built America and were part of the fabric of Franklin County. And Senator Mastriano, recollected the bicentennial. Well, I was thinking about the bicentennial this week. I was about 2 years old, so I didn't remember the bicentennial. I only looked in photo albums and saw these, photos of my sister and I during the bicentennial. And now that I look at my own granddaughters, 4 granddaughters living here in Franklin County, as well as my children and their spouses. And I'm excited about this year and the celebrations, and that we all get to participate in the celebration of this great country who has given us so very much. And so I love seeing all my friends, my neighbors, my constituents here today as we all get to begin this great celebration. And thank you to the folks who are literally crisscrossing the state, trying to get to every county to start. Are you headed to Fulton County next? Yeah. So she came from Adams County, headed to Fulton County next. I don't even want to know what the rest of your schedule is. And and then it's exciting. I'm standing back here and I turn my head and our great state treasurer Stacy Garrity walks in. That is a lady who is everywhere as well. I saw her in the Capitol yesterday with RFK Jr. and she crisscrosses the state. I would not want to keep her schedule. So we're excited that Stacy's here today too. So God bless and have a great year.
Thank you, Representative. And now it's my honor to introduce Pennsylvania State Treasurer Stacy Garrity.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is so great to be in Franklin County. Cass, you're doing an amazing job, and she's doing a great job crisscrossing. It's tough when you don't do it all the time. But we have been gearing up for this celebration of our great nation's 250th birthday, and now we are finally in the home stretch. So can you believe that in less than 6 months, we're gonna celebrate an Independence Day like no other, and of course, all eyes are going to be on Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, the place of our nation's democracy, was founded right here. And Senator Mastriano, I think he left, but he was absolutely right. I agree that I don't believe there would be an America without Pennsylvania. But William Penn's holy experiment saw a land of freedom for all and a dream of a country led by people. And this is the vision that ultimately unfolded into the United States of America. So our founding fathers saw these values as the ideals to build our country on, and with the signing of the Declaration of Independence, right in Philadelphia, they proclaimed to the entire world, think about it, to the world, that the United States was a place where we all had the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's right. So you know what our state motto is: virtue, liberty, independence. And that builds on the vision of our country, and it keeps us rooted in the ideas of Penn and our nation's founding fathers. Now, I'm a United States Army Reserve veteran and military police officer. I see we have a lot of veterans. I know Sam Worley's in the back. Raise your hand, folks, if you're a veteran. I see we have Vietnam. Sam, wonderful to see you, my friend. I love seeing the veterans. Thank you for your service. Thank you. But like you, I proudly served our great nation, living by the military police motto, which is assist, protect, defend. And that's to my fellow soldiers, my fellow Pennsylvanians, and my fellow Americans. And in every corner of the Commonwealth, and I can say this because, as Rob said, I go to all 67 counties every single year, so I'm on the 6th year of doing that. I see so much pride in our state and our country, and it is truly unmatched. Franklin County, of course, has a special nod to the nation in its name to honor one of our founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, and it is also the birthplace of the 15th president, James Buchanan. And then the senator talked about this, but during the Civil War in 1864, where we stand here in Chambersburg, 2,000 Confederate soldiers burned the town. But this town, this area, is as resilient as our country, isn't it? And so started building back immediately. So everywhere I go, all 67 counties, I see families looking for opportunities for the next generation, just like those that came centuries before us to Penn's Woods. Our ancestors saw a land of opportunity hundreds of years ago. I see the same today, and I know all of you do as well. Pennsylvania is the Keystone State for a reason, right? And while the opportunities will change, the challenges will change, Pennsylvania's role as an anchor to the American story will remain constant. So we all come from different backgrounds. We don't all share the same political perspectives, but America is our home. Pennsylvania is our home, and no differences will ever stop us from all coming together to celebrate the freedoms we enjoy. So as we celebrate our nations, thank you. You deserve a round of applause for all of you guys. So as we celebrate our nation's 250th birthday, we're going to look forward to a tremendous future. In good times and in bad times, America shows its strength like no other. I am so proud to be here with you. I'm proud to be a Pennsylvanian, and I'm proud to be an American. And I am so excited for the opportunity to celebrate our nation's 250th birthday right here in the birthplace of democracy. So when the last fireworks are fizzled out on the 4th of July, it is not the end of the celebration. It's the mark of the next 250 years of the greatest nation, the greatest country in the entire world. So God bless all of you. God bless Pennsylvania, and God bless the United States. Thank you.
Thank you, Treasurer Garrity. Before we continue, I'd also like to acknowledge some other folks we have with us. We have Franklin County Commissioner Bob Zebrowski. Thank you for being here. And we also have American 250 PA Advisory Member Bob Thomas. Thank you for being here as well. And I would be remiss if I did not thank our local law enforcement, our sheriffs, our county, especially our Pennsylvania State Police. The Pennsylvania State Police Commissioner serves on the American 250 PA Commission. The state police are with us across all 67 counties and have a presence at all of our events, working with local law enforcement to ensure we can put our events on safely. So let's give a round of applause for law enforcement, please. Thank you. So America 250 PA is and always has been committed to one mission: reaching every Pennsylvanian. And as we look ahead, we're bringing people together through signature events and statewide initiatives designed to meet communities where they are and create lasting connections to this milestone moment. A key part of that legacy is our semi-quincentennial bell program. Modeled after the replica Liberty Bell gifted to the United States by England in 1976 for the bicentennial, each bronze semi-quincentennial bell is a permanent public installation designed to invite reflection, pride, and connection to Pennsylvania's diverse contributions to the American story. In 2026, America 250 PA will place 3 additional semi-quincentennial bells, bringing the total to 6 enduring legacy reminders of this milestone year. We also have coming up the America 250 PA Commonwealth Concert Series, which will feature 5 free concerts across Pennsylvania, leading up to the Welcome America Festival in Philadelphia. These events will bring top-tier national talent and epic live experiences to communities across the Commonwealth, creating meaningful semi-quincentennial memories for Pennsylvania families and echoing the joy and connection that so many remember from the bicentennial. And while you're enjoying the music, keep an eye out for a couple of America 250 PA's signature drinks. I have it here, I'm not gonna drink it, but. We launched Declaration, which is our America 250 PA brew, in partnership with the Runaway Train Brewery. And we also launched the America 250 PA Commonwealth Cosmo in partnership with Mishka Vodka out of the Lehigh Valley. But on a more serious note, one of the most meaningful investments that we are making is in Pennsylvania's students and our future. In recognition of America's 250th anniversary and our Commonwealth's long-standing commitment to education, America 250 PA will award $250,000 in semi-quincentennial scholarships to Pennsylvania high school seniors attending in-state colleges and universities for the 26-27 academic year, creating opportunity and helping keep the next generation of leaders learning, growing, and building their futures right here in Pennsylvania. The application for these is open on our website through January 31st, and we do encourage all Pennsylvania seniors to apply. That commitment continues at the post-secondary level through the Direct Effect Innovation Challenge presented in partnership with the Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission. This gives college students across the Commonwealth the opportunity to develop and pitch creative campaigns. For the last 7 years of this program, the creativity, the talent, and the passion of over 400 participating students from more than 40 institutions across the Commonwealth have demonstrated that Pennsylvania's future is in good hands. We're also honoring service and sacrifice through our Memorial Flag Initiative on May 16th, which will place American flags at veterans' gravesites across Pennsylvania as a visible expression of gratitude and remembrance. And from April through October, the Lecture 250 series will offer free public lectures across Pennsylvania presented in partnership with 8 organizations exploring the people, the ideas, and the events that not only shaped our Commonwealth, but shaped our nation. And with PCN providing statewide coverage, audiences across Pennsylvania will be able to join those conversations. Don't forget, there is still time to sign up for the Road to 2026 as well. Presented in partnership with Independence Blue Cross, Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Capital Blue Cross, this is our health and wellness effort. We want to motivate Pennsylvanians to get out and get healthy in time for July 4th, but by logging their miles in one of our beautiful state parks. And our America 250 PA Countdown to 250 mobile experience powered by Penske will be back on the road this spring, traveling the Commonwealth through Independence Day to offer interactive exhibits, educational games, and opportunities for Pennsylvanians in communities both large and small to tell their stories. And lastly, we are especially excited for our last National Pennsylvania Day on July 20th, which we expect to be bigger and better than ever this year. In partnership again with Feeding Pennsylvania, local food banks, and Keep Pennsylvania Beautiful, volunteers across the Commonwealth will come together to support food distribution efforts and participate in cleanups and revitalization projects, bringing neighbors together to strengthen the places that we all call home. So far, more than 1,000 volunteers have packaged over 30,000 boxes of food for our neighbors, with over $60,000 in mini grants, helping to turn local beautification efforts into lasting impact. And this is just the beginning. All of this is part of a shared effort, one that reaches into every community, every county. No matter where you live in Pennsylvania, there is a place for you in this milestone to learn, to serve, to reflect, and most importantly, to celebrate together. I want to take a moment to recognize the work happening right here. America 250 PA's strong foundation is the result of sustained local support from communities across Pennsylvania. Our success depends on local leadership, people who understand their communities, but most importantly, are willing to roll up their sleeves to help shape how this moment is experienced closest to home. And that's why our county advisory members are so important. I'm grateful to be joined today by Janet Pollard, who serves as Franklin County's America 250 PA County Advisor. Through her leadership and collaboration, Franklin County has played an active role in helping to give our statewide vision local flavor. Please join me in thanking Janet for her service and her commitment, and I welcome her for an update.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up, turning out, and making this a memorable occasion. We're not able to have that epic parade in September, so it's going to be epic in April. So that's one of our big announcements. April 18th is the parade for Franklin County right here in downtown Chambersburg. The communities of Franklin County are coming up with great ideas. In Waynesboro, they're going to have a blowout celebration on July 3rd. Here in Chambersburg, our own Bob Thomas is pulling together a veterans tribute for July 4th at Memorial Park. We have lots of things that are our products every year for Franklin County tourism. We have Fort Loudon, we have the Shippensburg History Center, Conococheague Institute. You can walk through any community in Franklin County and experience nearly 300 years of history. So America 250 was a natural fit for us because history is our hook, and it's what we build on every day here in Franklin County. And we so much appreciate that everyone has turned out and the wonderful things that all the speakers said, because I feel like they drank my Kool-Aid. So I'm very happy that we were able to host this for Franklin County. And let's kick off the next 250 years and make them as amazing as the first 250. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Janet. So we are proud to mark this moment with a ceremonial flag presentation. This presentation reflects the partnership between the Commonwealth and its counties and our shared commitment to honor America's 250th anniversary with purpose, with care, and with pride. And I would ask the county commissioners to come forward, and we want to come up here. It's my honor to present this flag as a visible reminder of our shared responsibility in this historic year, the vital role that Franklin County has played in both Pennsylvania and America's story, and to thank you for your continued support. we continue through 2026, the work ahead belongs to all of us. This anniversary gives Pennsylvania a national stage, and what the country sees will be shaped by how well we collaborate, how thoughtfully we engage all of our communities, and how boldly we show up for one another. If we work together, Pennsylvania will do what it has always done, which is lead the nation. I have zero doubt in my mind that we will do that, and we will do that together. We look forward to an epic 2026 with all of you, and I want to thank you again for being here and for becoming a part of history with us. This officially concludes our program, but I have one more ask before I let you continue to enjoy the refreshments. You should have Franklin County signs, whether they're flags or signs, all on the tables. Casey's gonna come up here. We wanna hold those signs or flags, things up very proudly where you're gonna take a group photo, recognizing this kickoff. So Casey, if you wanna come forward, grab your sign and your swag, hold it up. Commissioners, let's join the group.
All right, I guess I'm gonna cross the front again. Sorry. No worries.
Thanks, everybody.